Hello everybody, welcome to 12GS. My name is Fulvia Gerosolimo. I'm in your child's classroom on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday.
Hi everyone, my name's Angela Scarcella and I'm in grade 12GS on a Thursday and a Friday, and I also work in grade prep on a Tuesday, sharing with Fiona George.
So we're going to run through a few things that are important for your child so that they can have a reasonably smooth transition into grade 1-2. We are going to start with some classroom organisational things. I'm going to go through half of them and then Angela will go through the second half. I'll be talking to you about home reading books, so the books that the children take home in their pouch every night. So what happens is the children will bring their blue pouch in the mornings. They take out their reader from their pouch and they go to their allocated colour tub where they then change their reader over. Now those readers can be at home with you and your child for a night, or it can also, you can hold on to it for a couple of nights or even for the week, just so that your child feels more comfortable with reading that text and wants to turn to the book to be able to read it. Children, for homework, they have reading eggs. So in the front of their diary, we have pasted in everyone's login details and passwords at the front of their own school diary so that they can access reading eggs at home. So we expect that each child does not only their reading but also does a couple of activities that we both allocate on reading eggs for them to do. The diaries are to be signed and returned every single day, but on the Friday is the day that we actually check the diaries off to make sure that mum or dad or a carer has listened to their child read and has signed on the opposite side of that. At the end of the week we will sign that diary and stamp it as well.
Thank you. I'll talk quickly about brain food. So at about 10 o'clock each day for about 5 minutes, we allow children to eat a healthy snack, something like a piece of fruit or vegetables or cheese or yogurt. And we do that because by mid-morning we notice that they're flagging a little bit, so we just give them time to eat a nutritional snack just to keep them going until recess time. We also ask the children to bring a water bottle to school with fresh water every day, and of course we encourage them to have little sips of water throughout the day to keep themselves hydrated. We allow 10 minutes eating time for snack and our lunch food. At the end of the 10 minutes, if the child hasn't finished eating what's in their lunchbox, they're able to take their lunchbox out to the playground and sit in the undercover area where the tuck shop is to finish eating their lunch with enough time, because we need to make sure that they're eating the right quantity of food for the day. What do we learn at school? Well, we have lots of subjects that we work through and they're very, very busy learners. So we have reading, we have writing, we have a specific handwriting lesson each week. We do maths, we do religion, inquiry, art and social emotional learning, which we call SEL, S-E-L. The children also attend specialist classes. There's 2 sport classes a week, performing arts, science and Italian is taken by the class teacher. So all of our students learn Italian in a practical way with their class teacher. At some times, and it won't necessarily be all the time, but sometimes if a child runs out of time to complete an activity during our learning time, we may ask them to stay behind at recess or lunch to get that finished off. And it's always no longer than, say, 10 minutes. And it's usually indoors inside the classroom with one of us. And then at the end of the 10 minutes, they're able to go outside and continue playing with their friends and go to the toilet and all that sort of thing. There will be parent helpers able to help in the classroom soon, so keep an eye out for that paperwork that comes along with that special job. Next point is celebrating birthdays at school. So of course we like to celebrate the children's birthday. On their special day they'll receive a certificate from us and signed and with stickers etc. on top of it. It's okay to bring in some special birthday treats or food to be shared at the end of the day with the other students in the class, but we ask that it's something that's, I suppose, wrapped up and portable, so when we give them out, the other children can put it straight into their bags. No birthday cakes, no candles. We don't want any of that in the class for safety reasons. But by all means, you're welcome to send along some type of treat or goodie to go home at the end of the day.
I'll be talking to you now about school uniform. So with the school uniform, the girls or boys, if they've got shoulder length hair or anything past shoulder length, the hair must be tied up. So it can be in plaits or in a ponytail, but it must be tied up and away from their face. This is to avoid getting an outbreak of lice, which we've sometimes had in the past, unfortunately. Also, I know that children are very young, but we please ask that you monitor that your child does not come to school with any form of makeup and no nail polish whatsoever. I know that sometimes they go out and on the weekend to attend certain functions and they might have nail polish on their fingers. We ask that you please remove that before returning to school. Jewellery can be worn, but it can only be a chain, and on the chain a religious icon of some sort, whether it be a cross or a Madonna of some sort. That's perfectly fine. Earrings, we want that the girls wear small studs or hoops, the sleeper ones, and this is more for a safety reason, especially when they are doing their sport lessons. And if not, we're sorry to have to say, we have removed the earrings from some girls when they've been just not safe for the environment that they're in. School uniform, the girls wear the summer dress, and they are to wear white socks in summer and black shoes. The shoes can be lace up or they can be Velcro. Either is perfectly fine. Runners are only to be worn on sports days. Now, we do understand that sometimes children grow and you need to go out and purchase a new pair of runners or a new pair of school shoes. And in the meantime, until you do that, you might choose for your child to wear the other shoe for that day. Please just do send us a note so that we're aware of that. So we appreciate that. Term 1 and Term 4, it is being a Sun Smart school, we ask that all children wear their school hat, a named school hat. They are doing really well remembering to wear their hat when they're outside. So at the end of Term 1, we will be asking all children to bring their hats home. We ask that you please wash the hat and keep it at home in a very safe place, and then it comes back to school ready for Term 4. So it's Term 1 and Term 4 that the children need to wear a sun hat. Now, sunscreen is an optional thing. If it is that you wish that your child wears sunscreen, it must be provided by yourself. We really appreciate those parents that take the time in the morning to already put the sunscreen on their child ready for the day. The teachers are unable to apply the sunscreen for your child for legal reasons and all those sort of things. So please be understanding of that.
Thank you. All right, I'll quickly talk about the tuck shop at St Kevin's. So the tuck shop is open most recess and lunch times if there's enough volunteers to man the tuck shop. Sometimes it will be closed if there's not enough people who volunteer to open it up at those times. If it's a wet day program, the tuck shop is closed. If it's a hot day program, the tuck shop is closed. If your child is bringing money to school for tuck shop purchases, if you could supply the money in a labelled purse or a labelled wallet, just in case it falls out of their bag or something like that, then we can be returned to them. No sharing of food bought at the tuck shop, and you don't buy food for other people as well. So if you just restate that requirement to the children, that would be good. And if you are sending money along, just enough to buy 2 items would probably be enough for the day. And sometimes, as you know, we also have special food days organised by the Parents Association, the most recent one being the Baker's Delight one that I think happened last Friday or so. And I know that there's a pizza day coming up soon. So always keep an eye out for those forms and notifications, because the children really look forward to having those special lunches on certain days.
The final thing we're going to talk to you about is school drop-off and pick-up. it is so important that the children arrive right on time in the morning. So your child can come into the classroom at 8:40 a.m. So after 8:45, so if your child arrives at 8:45 in the morning, we ask that you please guide them into the school office where they will collect a late pass. They then walk up to the classroom with that late pass and your child gets marked as being late. It is so important that they arrive on time. These are the things that help the child settle really, really well and do effective learning for the remainder of the day. The school, at the end of the day, each of the teachers walk down the children to the junior veranda, and that's where your child will be picked up. The children will not go down any other place. So if you expect your child to come down the centre stairs of the where our classroom is, they won't be going down that space at all. Please wait at the back veranda. Your child will be there, and then you can walk them to your car. If you drive in, we will put your child in your car for you. If you're running late, please let the office know. Otherwise, any child left behind after 3:45 Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or 3:30 on a Wednesday, we will take them up to the office, and then after 4 o'clock they go into aftercare. So I think that's about it. But we do want you to know that we are working as a team to support not only yourselves, but also your child. So by us working all together, we're going to see lots of brilliant results from your children.
And at any time, if you have any questions or queries, either make an appointment to see us or by all means send an email and we'll attend to those as soon as possible.
If you don't have any more questions and we don't have any more to give,
we're done.
We're done.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much, and enjoy the remainder of your day or your evening, whatever it may be.
Bye.
Every blessing. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.